1500 Sky, as expected. I can't be bothered with this. Slice sounds so boring to face. Heatran's still really good in the matchup as long as I get subs and all that, but like, I'm just so bored of facing Size Spam. I'm more bored of facing Size Spam than I am the just standard meta stuff. Alright, Raging Bolt, Heatran, Landorus, Urshifu maybe? Although Superior is pretty good. Superior, if I Terror it, would be still reasonable as well. Let's bring Superior. Bring Urshifu. Do I sack the Raging Bolts? I think I do. I mean, I'm already bored of the GC, but I'm bored of facing Size Spam as well, so I'm going to be very disinterested in this game. The only saving grace about the GC for me is that I get content out of it now. But GCs just never go well. Like, I can win tournaments. That's a cool trainer card. I can win tournaments. I can never do well in the GC. I don't know what it is. Now, I believe that I underspeed... Do I underspeed base 80s? What's base 80 again? Is it 76? I think I underspeed then. So I will substitute first, and I will Stomping Tantrum the Gallade, and I actually think it would KO if they don't follow me. If they follow me, then I could have U-turned and got very good damage into Indeedee regardless and got a switch, but, you know. Oh. Well, that's good. This KOs, right? Gallade's got Terror from defense. Ooh, not quite. Okay, fair enough. However, they still have to be concerned about the Heat Wave. So, like, I will attempt to Magma Storm here. And I will attempt to Stomping Tantrum here. But, assumedly, I underspeed. And I probably should have gone for Earth Power. But I'm being brave because I deserve it. Because if they follow me, then Magma Storm's better. And they did follow me, so Magma Storm is better. I do underspeed. I can still do maths. And assumedly you don't KO me. You can break my sub, but you won't KO me. Yeah. Let's break the sub. And Ursaluna is not burned yet, so I'm KOing the Indeedee. If it's Torkoal, then I just Terror and win with my Heatran anyway. If it is Ursaluna, I Terror my Heatran and win anyway, right? Because the Ursaluna does not have its Flame Orb activated on this turn, I should be fine. This is 3 turns, and I brought Superior and Urshifu. So I should Terror here, and I should just double into this, because I can theoretically stall out the Trick Room turns, and then just be able to Surging Strikes the Ursaluna. That should work out fine. Maybe a Facade not burned and a Psycho Cut would KO my Heatran, but I don't think so. It'll be close, but I don't think so. If they Swords Dance here, that was a wasted turn for them. They have only got 2 turns of Trick Room left, so I should still be fine even if they Swords Dance. Yep, Headlong Rush. That's not going to be enough. So they Psycho Cut to cover for it. Oh yeah, and the speed. Whoops, forgot about that. Didn't factor that in, but it worked out. I'm a genius. Subconsciously, I knew I undersped and would live whatever. So big damage. That's big damage? What? I wasn't expecting that big damage. Did I fail my previous move? I didn't, right? No, that's just really strong. And yeah, it's just Torkoal. Nice. So the game is basically locked up at this point because I can just go for Protect. And I believe it's Sacrifice Superior. Because then I can Protect on the last turn of Trick Room with Urshifu, and either sack Heatran or land or sack Heatran, and then it's Surging Strikes and Stomping Tantrum for the win. As far as I can see, that is a 100% victory. And if my Superior survives, if they don't Eruption, then I can still just go into Urshifu and well, get Urshifu on the field next turn. Like, the point is to get Landorus and Urshifu on the field at the same time. Which I will be able to achieve. That was always KOing. Assault Vest is not going to save me. And the burn is going to put them in range of Surging Strikes even in the sun, so they can't Terra Ghost out of it. So Urshifu. Sack the Heatran. I guess try an Earth Power. Doesn't really matter. And Detect. Final turn of Trick Room is stalled out. Now I know where their Terror is, which is good. Makes sense. But will not save you. I mean, to be fair, I probably could have just got away with attacking there, because the Heatran is safe. Like, they can only KO one Pokemon this turn, but it doesn't matter. This is still perfectly fine. Trick Room is over. Landorus comes in. Stomping Tantrum this. Surging Strikes this. And Slice Spam is boring to face. I do wonder how many people are going to bring Slice Spam to EUIC. Like, I do wonder who's going to think this is the team that's going to do well at EUIC. Like, it won't. It occasionally does well at regionals, like it slips through the cracks. But Slice Spam has some auto-win matchups, but it also has some auto-loss matchups. That's a funny eruption. So then, like, if you bring this to a tournament, you're basically gambling on, I will only face the good matchups, I won't face any of the auto-loss ones. So, yep, nice. And moving on. And this is where I face Slice Spam for the rest of the GC. Still only 1550s. It's so bad. GCs never go well. Things always go wrong. And multiple things always go wrong. Like facing a 1400s guy and not getting many points. With my worst matchup in Walking Wake! Stop it! Ugh. Well. I feel like I've seen the team before. I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't remember. I'm going to Raging Bolt on Heatran with Landorus, and also not sure Ninetales is worth it. Not sure Urshifu's worth it. I will preserve my Terror for the Superior. Yeah, Walking Wake is the worst matchup, and I've already faced 3. Even though it's not very common. It's still good. I feel like it should be more common. But it is currently, according to Peakalytics, 1.7% usage. And I faced 3 of them. And I faced one in the finals of an MSS and lost immediately. So, getting matchup roulette bad luck as well. That's not a cool trainer card. It's single strike. Well, it would be single strike, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have rapid strike in the sun. What do I do? This is not a good start. I will protect and Terra Magma Storm into here. And then that should put it into Thunderclap range, and then I can Thunderclap and Magma Storm the Walking Wake, but yeah, like this matchup is not good. Walking Wake is really bad. I need to probably shift some things around in my team to be able to do something against Walking Wake. Hopefully this is Dragon into Raging Bolt and Close Combat into Heatran. It's a Scarf U-turn. Good to know. Reasonable start. Ah, because you can just U-turn into Torkoal. Okay, right. That makes sense. So I really hope it's Dragon Pulse into or Draco into the Raging Bolt. If it's Hydro Steam, that does great damage to Heatran. There's no way you let me just Dragon Pulse your Walk and Wake though, right? Yes, cool. I can still play Pokemon. So Torkoal is trapped, that's good. Okay, so this actually isn't the worst, because I can get Thunderclap Chip into the Walking Wake, and they have to Draco to KO my Raging Bolt, but I can trap them with Magma Storm at -2. So this could be worse. This is not ideal, but this could be worse. And if they didn't Draco / they missed Draco, then Dragon Pulse is obviously better, and I just probably win on the spot. But... and if they Hydro Steam the Heatran, then I would have won on the spot with Dragon Pulse. But then I'll still be able to two-shot them with Thunderclap, so... yeah, they might be going for Hydro Steam here. Or they might just not have Earth Power or anything to hit me. That is a two-shot, that's good to know. And yeah, it's Hydro Steam. They would have just let me win on the spot. This game is so much fun. That was not KOing. And that's freed the Torkoal as well. At least they are in Thunderclap range and pinned by that. And it's obvious, but do not care. I should probably put more thought into the matches at this point, but there's only so much luck that can go against you before you just start getting quite frustrated with it. That Walking Wake would have absolutely been dealt with. I'd have still had my Heatran. This is still fine. I KO the Torkoal, and they're still in Thunderclap range. But this definitely could have been better. Because the next turn I could have gone for Thunderclap and Earth Power, and that's a double KO. And then I know that they're Scarf Urshifu as well, so they'd be reasonably pinned. But it's just Charizard, okay. Then I believe I Thunderclap the Charizard instead. Unless they tear it out of it. Let's go for this. They're going to tear her out of it, aren't they? Yeah, it's going to be Terra Fire, isn't it? Love the GC. Love the GC so much. Well, I guess I should have gone for the Walking Wake. Because that would have been the Thunderclap KO there. Something Tantrum would have gone into a now ground type Charizard. It's still just Heat Wave though. Now if my Superior was fast, I'm pretty sure I had the game on lock. It's not fast. I need to dodge a Heat Wave. And I said I was going to preserve my Terra for the Superior. I didn't. Whoops. So this has to be a slow Charizard / they miss Heat Wave. Would have been nice to still have my Heatran that's immune to the Charizard. Would have been nice to have a faster Superior in this case, but, you know, bulk is usually good. Speed is sometimes good. At least that's KO'd. But then Heat Wave gets my Superior, and then I lose. They went for Weather Ball. That's 100% accurate. There is nothing I can do. Couldn't even go for the Heat Wave dodge. I'm curious if Thunderclap KOs the Urshifu. I hope they let me find out. This would just be good to know in the future. So I might as well learn something from this game. They don't suck punches. Good. Okay. Noted. Yeah, it was just Scorching Sands. Like, that's fair enough. Like, Terra Ground makes sense with Scorching Sands and all that stuff as well. It is a big shame I didn't go for Thunderclap into the Walking Wake the previous turn. But it's also a big shame I lost my Heatran. When I wouldn't have lost my Heatran. But even still, Walking Wake is one of the worst matchups the team has. So, I guess I'm just not going to face any Walking Wakes at EUIC. And also, I just need to edit the team a bit as well. Like, the team is clearly... Like, if I can't... Like, I know the GC always goes wrong, but if I can't do at least okay in the GC, something is not right with the team just yet. I already have ideas, but I've got too many ideas, and I've got a week. I've got less than a week. Got a few days, because I need to have it by the time I actually travel to London. So... we will see. Oh, 60-100s guy. Okay, okay, that's something. That's a cool team. I like that. I'm not sure you need both Dragapult and Fluttermane. But that's a cool team. Ninetales isn't that great here because they got both Tornadus and also Tyranitar. But Heatran is very good here. So, I think I go with Landorus Heatran. Urshifu is reasonable. Raging Bolt is also reasonable. I think Urshifu. Don't want to bring Ninetales against a T-Tar. That seemed counterproductive. It's always nice when they commit to Volcarona against Heatran. Like, they go hard, I'm going to Quiver Dance and beat you when they can't beat their Heatran at all. Hopefully this is what they do. That's a cool trainer card. Interesting. Okay, so I think I will U-turn and Magma Storm the Ogerpon. If they Terra Water, fair enough. They don't, so I KO the Ogerpon this turn. Right? Maybe a Dragon Pulse, not Dragon Pulse, Dragon Darts and Ivy Cudgel will KO the Landorus. Oh, it will, because it will be redirected. Both darts will go into Landorus. So the Terra Fairy might not have been so ideal. Oh, that's really not ideal. That's terrible for me. That's even worse. I guess it could have been a free sub. But that's not the start I wanted. I mean, I'm going to make the same play. So I need to start getting damage into the Ogerpon to free up my Urshifu and all that. Oh, they're switching. That's fine. You can't do anything to Heatran with the Dragon Ball. So something's taking a Magma Storm that wouldn't want to. Yeah, that. Like, why did you bring Volcarona? Don't bring Volcarona against Heatran. It's not a good idea. Why do people keep doing this? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, why would you do so? Okay, nice. I didn't get the Flame Body. That's good. That's good. I know I'm already burned. But I didn't get the Flame Body. So, I guess Raging Bolt. Or is it Urshifu and then switch back to Landorus on the burn? Because I don't want to use up my booster energy straight away while I don't need to. Okay, connect there, that's good. That slot is useless. I mean, I'll protect and sub here. That's got to be better, right? Citrus is reasonable, because that's probably the most common at the moment. So I will detect and sub. Free sub. The freest ever. I guess to be fair, I have gone for Terra Fairy so that whatever their coverage is, unless it's bug, does hit the Heatran a bit. And they're committing to Terra already, so that's really good. Assumedly it's Fairy. It's just grass, okay. Not the best idea in front of a Heatran, but thank you. Assumedly Will-O-Wisp. Nope, it's Dragon Darts. Same thing. Does nothing this turn. And Goop Drain, that's good. Free sub. And now that that is a grass type, I will switch back to Landorus. And also Magma Storm the now grass type Volcarona that is trapped and can't do anything, and if it Quiver Dances, you still get KO'd. Will-O-Wisp does not matter. Now they could dance. It's always funny when people realise that they made the wrong play and then change it up after a doubling a protect. I do it as well. But it is always funny when it happens. Because this should still KO now you're a grass type. Does not matter that it doesn't KO, because you're still trapped with a Magma Storm and KO next turn. You can get Giga Drain Recovery though. Like, that will KO, but not after Giga Drain. Still I need to attack the Volcarona once again. You know, I think I'll just double into the Volcarona. No, I'll double into the, not double into the Dragapult, but... yeah, Giga Drain Recovery, okay, I can't stop. I could switch into Raging Bolt, but I don't want to do that in the face of a Dragon Darts. They did just reflect though, so that's not the worst. No, get some Giga Drain Recovery. That's a reasonable chunk. But that shouldn't be enough to save them. Yeah, that won't be enough. And connect. Good. So I've seen the full moveset of Dragapult. I don't think you need Reflect and Will-O-Wisp. That's kind of excessive. And because they got Dragon Darts only, they can't touch Heatran at all. So I can theoretically just completely ignore that slot. And we've used their Terror already for nothing, which is good. That's T-Tar, okay, reasonable. But I will still just Magma Storm you. I'll lose my Landorus to the Dragon Darts here, because they're definitely Dragon Dartsing. But hopefully I'm Magma Storming you. That's fine. Back comes Ogerpon. But because they did Dragon Darts, I get some good Stomping Tantrum damage. Here's the weakness policy. They Dragon Dance! Ooh. Okay. Okay, I better hit this Magma Storm then. Good. That's definitely going to chip away at it now. I think it is worth switching out the Landorus so that I get another Intimidate. Like, Protect and Switch seems like a good idea here. Because that will chip away at the T-Tar. So I'll switch back. Yeah, these are both super healthy. And then next turn, do I Magma Storm the Ogerpon or do I Earth Power the T-Tar? Because if I Earth Power, that means that they have to follow me, and that means they're not going for Ivy Cudgel, and they don't break my substitute and also attack. Okay, it was Ivy Cudgel, that's good. And Rock Slide. Yep, that's good, because now I go straight back to Landorus. Hopefully they're not Clear Amulet. Slowly chipping away, that's good. Back to Landorus we go. So even though it got burned turn 1, it's actually done some good things. Running out of Magma Storms as well. I won't need many more. Yeah, I'll go for Earth Power, like I said, because if they don't want to keep the T-Tar, they need to follow me. And if they follow me, then they don't break the sub and also Rock Slide, which means I get my attack off. So, Clear Amulet. Yep, it was. Fair enough. Yep, there's the Ivy Cudgel. Now just don't be a flinchy boy. Heatran. Okay, fine, fine. I didn't get GC'd, because that's just enough. Cool. Then... It's definitely not over. So they've got Dragon Darts. They won't KO me from a support one though, will they? If I go into this and I Dragon Pulse the Dragapult and Magma Storm the Ogerpon, they can't KO both. And it might be an idea to switch the Heatran into the Urshifu, because then Dragon Darts only hits Raging Bolt once. That works, right? Even if they Horn Leech the Urshifu on the switch in, that still works. Doesn't it? Unless no, because Dragon Bolt goes first. So the Dragon Darts will be split. So cannot KO the Raging Bolt. Yeah, there we go. Gets redirected. It's Ivy Cudgel as well, yeah, because this wouldn't have KO'd, but, you know, that was as far as I can see, that was the correct play. Because now I believe I 100% win if I just click Dragon Pulse and Close Combat forever. I mean, they can't beat the Raging Bolt regardless, like we saw how much damage that did. So Dragon Pulse, Close Combat. And I can go and have a break now, because I think I need one. I've recorded quite a few of these in a row. You can probably tell in my voice that I'm starting to become once again disinterested in this GC. That's cool. I'm sure you can see why. Like, the luck that I get for the critical hit makes no difference there. But I've been quite unfortunate in some of the matches. So I do need a break to reevaluate, let's say.